to reflections, okay? The testimony of my life, okay? The story of my life. So we're on episode 4 now. Um, and the title of it is Heartbreaks and Betrayal, okay? I have had so many heartbreaks and betrayal in my life that I can't even count. I can't count. Okay, I've had a lot of betrayals. I've had a lot of heartbreaks. And I'm glad I did, because then I wouldn't realize the kind of person I was, or I wouldn't realize how strong I was in order to heal from this pain. Okay. So after uni, I had a lot of heartbreaks, okay, because I was hurting really bad and I was attracting the very same men that hurt me, okay, over and over again in different bodies, but it was the same type of men. I didn't want to be alone. And then because I thought throughout my whole life that there was something wrong with me, okay, because I went through a lot of abuses, torture, painful relationships, mental torture, emotional torture, physical torture, okay, and it messed me up a little bit. It messed up my identity. I didn't know who I was. And a lot of men used me. A lot of men dumped me, rejected me, made me feel like shit, made me feel like I wasn't worth anything, made me feel like I wasn't worthy, or I was not worthy of their love or of their attention. Um, so in order to break me down and take me from my high horse, um, and wanted me exactly where they want me, so they will put me in a mental situation. They would gaslight me. I dated a lot of narcissistical men, and I befriended a lot of narcissistical friends that are women. I befriended them a lot, and they were narcissistical, negative, and they did not like how bright my light shined, and they made sure that they buried, or they tried to bury my light, and they tried to bury me. But unfortunately, I can't be buried, and I cannot be destroyed. You cannot destroy a rock. Have you ever heard anywhere in history that a rock or a mountain has been destroyed? No, it stays there. It doesn't get destroyed. You can't destroy a rock. It's impossible. So I have become a rock because this is what this pain made me. It put me in a situation where I had to be a rock because I was at rock bottom. Okay. And, I used to chase people, even if they didn't chase me back. I used to chase a lot of people. I used to chase friendships. I would go, I would go and see friends in another city, and they wouldn't do the same thing for me. Okay, if they called me at 3 a.m. in the morning, I may not be able to pick up, but if I see the missed call, I will reply. If I can pick up, I will. I'm that type of person. And people feel like, oh, she's kind, we can treat her like shit. You can't do that, because then you would never ever find somebody like me. You would never ever find someone who would be as kind and nurturing as me. Because what happens in life is when you treat people like shit, you will also meet somebody in life that will also treat you like shit. So you get the taste of your own medicine, okay? That is what karma is, okay? I had a whole lot of love to give, and it was taken for granted, okay? Because what people can't use, because what people aren't used to, you know, they can't appreciate. So a lot of people are not used to my energy, okay? They're not used to my energy because my energy is very rare, okay? It's not even me, it's my energy, it's very rare. So a lot of people can't handle that, so they maltreat something. It's like you give someone gold and you see what they do with that gold. What do they do with that gold? They can either mishandle it, mismanage it, sell it, spend the money, mismanage the investments. That's what it is. Okay, this is what having something that you're not used to, because you're not used to it, you push it away like, nah, this is too good to be true. This person, because I'm a very, very nice and kind person, 80% of the time people think I'm being fake. Like, oh, she ain't really nice. She's just pretending. No, it's because this world has become so toxic that we are all toxic together. People are used to toxicity. And when they see that you don't operate in toxicity, there's like, hang on a minute. Who is she? What kind of energy? Like, who the hell does she think she is? And people mistake confidence for ego. No. Knowing who you are is different from having an ego. Okay? Being confident, knowing who you are, walking in your confidence, walking in your power. How is that a problem? It irritates other people because they don't know their power, they don't know who they are. They're not confident, they're insecure, and your light is irritating their demons. Hence, my light irritates a lot of people's demons, which is why I have been alone most of my life, if not all my life. I've been around people and I've still felt alone. So this is why I keep to myself. Anybody that knows me knows that I keep to myself for a specific reason. It's not because, I'm antisocial, no. Because I need time to myself in order to recharge. That's the kind of energy I have, because I have a big energy. I need to take time to myself to recharge, because a lot of people drain my energy. A lot. Of course, until recently, I put a stop to it. A lot of people drain your energy. They don't even know they're doing it. Some people do it deliberately. Some people don't know they're doing it, but they drain your energy and they use it for their own. That's why you always have to protect your energy. That's why I said majority of the time I cover my hair, but sometimes when it's safe, I let my hair down. I let my head show. Okay? So every relationship I've had, good or bad, has always been ruined by what I thought was, an invincible enemy, somebody that I didn't know that was, attacking me, and but all this time it was this person that was close to me, right? More than my neck, okay? Due to jealousy and envy, okay? This person wanted everything I had, including looking like me, even going as far as to try and destroy my destiny, okay? They tried to destiny swap with me. They tried to, put their own destiny on me, and then they take mine. People destiny swap. They do. It is more common that you know. People destiny swap every day. They do that shit through dark magic. And I've already explained in my previous videos. Go and look at episode 3. I explained what dark magic is. And I'm going to talk more about dark magic actually, because there's some topics and some parts that I did not cover. So I'm going to cover that in the later episodes. But this was done via dark magic. And this destiny swapping happened not just by one person, it's multiple people that try to do it. The thing about life is you cannot swap destinies with somebody and think that you will live to tell the story. It doesn't work like that. Destinies are given to us, okay? Before we come here, before our soul reincarnates here. So you trying to steal somebody else's destiny is not going to work out for you. Let's be clear. And people still do it, but it never works out. It never works out. Okay? And, this person has also been sleeping with the people that I've slept with. Okay? Behind my back, this person has slept with people that I've slept with, okay? Um, and because of the relationship, it was out of jealousy. That's why the divine had to throw me into isolation so I could work on awakening and work on myself, okay? To heal, to see things from the way they actually are, okay? Because now I'm seeing things clearly because I am awakened. I am an awakened soul. I am an awakened being, okay? I am connected to the spirit realm. Like I said in my first episode, I am the bridge between the physical and the spirit realm, between the seen realm, which is the physical realm, and the unseen realm, which is the spirit realms. Among the spirit realms, there are other dimensions. There is a lot of dimensions in the spirit realm. A lot. Probably more than 1,000 dimensions. So, and I'm so sensitive to energy. I'm so sensitive to people's energy. I can see through their bullshit. It's very hard for someone to try and one up me or manipulate me. I am very hard to be manipulated. Very hard because I will see you coming. I can see people's hearts. That's one of my gifts. If somebody is not being truthful to me, I will know. It's not just because of what they say, it's their energy and what their heart says. Okay? Um, so to try and heal, and you know, people pretend, they manipulate, they cast illusions on each other, okay? Every day, whether you like it or not, and believe it or not, through physical means and diabolical means. Every single person I've been with has broken my heart, betrayed me, including friends, family, co-workers, general population, okay, of people that I've come across in my life has betrayed me. Every single one has betrayed me. There is no one person that has not betrayed me. Every single person that I've met in my life has put me under the bus, which is why I keep to myself, because I understand me. I have a relationship with me. Okay? Um, So it's people who want to be your friends, just people want to be your friends, okay? Or they want to be my friend in order to get information on me and use the information to destroy me, okay? When I love, I love with my whole being, okay? And when I'm done being taken for granted, I'm done. It's very hard for me to come back to a connection once I have decided that, you know what, this is not working for me. This person doesn't have my best interest at heart. Not everybody that socializes with you, that's nice to you, actually have your best interest at heart. No, they don't. They don't have your best interest at heart. They're just pretending, trying to manipulate you to try and see if they can bring out oh, let's be kind to her and see if we can, if we can one up her, if we can manipulate her and see, how far we can go. And people do that every day to each other in marriages and relationships, even mother to daughter, father to daughter, family, close friends. It happens every day more than you know. A lot of people want friends, they want good friends. But when they do have good friends, they don't appreciate that good friend. They treat that good friend like nothing. They're rude, disrespectful, manipulative, deceptive, conniving, sneaky, lies, drama, gossiping, trying to stir up shit, all because of envy and jealousy. Come on, come on. You will never ever meet somebody nice. Listen, when you pray and you ask the universe for a specific person, a nice person, a nice friend, a nice husband, a nice wife, a nice brother, when you get that thing, when you get that person, treat that person with respect and love. Because if you don't, that person will walk away and you will never ever find, or the universe would never ever give you a nice person just like the person you ill treated and you pushed away. It's very easy to say, oh, there's no nice people here. It's very hard to find people that have good hearts. Well, when you do find people that have good hearts, do you treat them? How do you treat them? Are you respectful to them? Do you take care of them? Do you reciprocate? Friendship is a two-way street. A majority of people are selfish. We live in a selfish world. People can call you, oh, come and see me now. I want to see you. And then you go. But when you call them and say, oh, come over, let's chill, and they start making excuses. Oh, it's too far. Your place is too far. I had a friend, I'm not going to mention her name. I had a friend back in about, let's say, like maybe 9 years ago, 10 years ago. She lived in another city, and then I would always go and see her. We would always, go out on a night out. I would go there for the weekend. She has her own house. She's got children. And I would, pop in and check on her. I would even cook for her. There was one time that I cooked for her and she held it like this. Oh, 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 I don't eat pepper. And I'm like, it's not pepperish, it's just a little pepper. Can't you, the first thing that I expected that person to say was, oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If it's too pepperish, I'll mix it with something else. But she already had an attitude. But I saw that attitude, but I just decided to sweep it under the rug and let it slide. You see, I always think for people, which is not good. I always think, oh, no, maybe that person, maybe she's just going through a lot. Or maybe she's hormonal. Maybe she has hormone issues. Or maybe she's on a time and a month. Because, every woman knows what I'm talking about. We all get a little bit hormonal when it comes to our cycle. And majority of the time, this is how this person would treat me. I would call her like, oh, do you want to come? She'd be like, no, it's too far. I'm like, that I come to your house almost every other weekend. Do I ever complain how far your house is? It's like, oh, you still. I say, you know what? Don't worry. And this person was part of the people that were gossiping behind my back, saying that I slept with somebody else's man or I slept with someone's man, which was not true. And at the end of the day, this woman that wanted to beat me up for another man has left her and gone to marry another woman and have kids with another. So please tell me, like, what was the point of all that? Because that night they had planned to stab me. They had actually brought a knife into a nightclub. Okay, this was a different city. And I was living with this bunch of people that I called friends, but they were never my friend. They envied me and they hated the amount of attention that I got without even trying. They just hated me pure and simple because of how different I was. I was just being me. And a lot of people don't have the capacity to be themselves. They don't have the capacity to be authentic. They like to be fake. They can't be themselves. They can be anybody else but themselves, which is quite sad. But that's just the way it is. And a lot of people don't want to heal. They don't want to face themselves. No. It can never be their problem. They can never take accountability. It can never be their problem. It has to be somebody else's problem. So those are the kind of people I was dealing with over the years. They spreaded all kinds of rumors. Girl, God, I heard the latest rumor maybe like 2 years ago. Oh, I'm a whore. I sell my body for a living. I'm a prostitute. Well, thank you. I really don't give a shit what you think about me. I'm not going to try and convince you that I'm not. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, I know who I am and that's what matters. I know what I do for a living. I know how I get my money. That's between me and the divine. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That is none of your business. But people who do that because they think, oh, let's try and tarnish her image. If we tarnish her image, then she won't be successful. Bitch, sit down somewhere. You can try your best to tarnish me. But let me tell you something. I will always come back up. You will always find me there. You will never find me at this level. Because this is where people want me to be. But fortunately for them, I am here. Okay? And a lot of people on a daily basis try and put me back. They try and humble me. And I'm already a humble person. I'm not an egocentrical person. All my exes know the kind of person I am, except if they want to lie, they don't want to admit. Because they might not want to admit it, because that means that I'm not the problem. They were the problem all along. So I've had betrayals upon betrayals, and this is why I will tell you now, for the purpose of this show, I don't have any friends. Let's be clear. I don't have any friends, not even one. I don't have no friend. I keep to myself as much as I can. I do socialize, I do go out by myself, because that is what self-love is. If you want to attract a man that loves you for you, genuine love, not fake love, because a lot of people fake love. A lot of people are married, they don't even love their husband, they don't love their wife. They are just in it for different reasons. It's not always for love. Don't get it twisted. And everybody that posts on social media, oh, look at my baby. Nah, they are not happy in private. Let's be clear. Because if you're already happy in private and you're secure mentally, you shouldn't have to feel the need to prove it to the world like, oh, I'm in a relationship, this is my man. You don't need to do that. Keep it to yourself. Because people ruin beautiful things. Witches and wizards, especially dark witches and wizards, they are everywhere on social media now, 24/7. And they send all kinds of attacks to each other. Evil eye, negative energy, negative emotional projection, name it. On a daily basis, let me tell you something. On a daily basis, I get attacked. Let me make this clear to you so you know how tough my journey, my path has been. I have had a tougher and harder path than anybody else. And that is because of the calling and the destiny that I have. Everybody has different destinies. This finger, like I mentioned in my previous videos, this fingers is not equal. You can clearly see it is not. So how would you expect other people's lives to be equal to yours? It's not possible. You that your own mom gave birth to you. You got shape and body like me. It's just like me saying, oh, I want to look like Beyonce. I want to have David Beckham's body. I mean, sorry, not David Beckham's body, Victoria Beckham's body. And all other those, slim, skinny models. First of all, you don't know what they do to keep their body. That's no shade or no offense. It's not easy to keep a slim body. That's number one. Number two, you cannot look like somebody else because you will look like who gave birth to you. You need to let that sink in. You need to love yourself. I've got a lot of flabby bits. I've got tummy, but I love it. Look, I love my tummy. I love my flabby bits. I love my cellulites. Because I was never like that. I had to grow to that level. Because people have tried to push me down because they see that I love myself. I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'm comfortable in my body. I don't try to be something I am not. So, and because of that, a lot of people have tried to bury me. All kinds of death magics, even friendships that I've had. They've thrown beauty spells at me because they want me to be ugly. It's not by force now. You can't force somebody to be ugly. I look like who gave birth to me. So if I'm ugly, then that means the people who gave birth to me are also ugly. No shade intended. But I'm trying to make a point. You need to love yourself. It's not compulsory that you have to have a friend. Be your own friend. Listen, I am my own friend. I have a relationship with myself. I have a relationship with my guides. They are my friends. I talk to them 24/7. Y'all can call me crazy. I don't give a shit. I talk to my guides on a 24/7 and they talk to me on a daily because I get attacked on a daily basis because of my light. So don't think, oh, I want to be like Nikki. If you want to be like Nikki, then go through what Nikki went through because I can guarantee you, you will not survive 1 week in my shoe. You will not survive 1 week in somebody else's shoes because you don't know what they are carrying. So I'm going to end it there for today. Thank you so much for listening. Okay. I will be back in a couple of days and we'll continue from episode 5. Okay. I love you always and goodbye. Mwah.